y'all doing? I'll wait till a few more people come on. I don't ever have many people. I'll wait. So DOT put me out of service. I'm in Virginia. I'm coming from Charlotte to Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, and I went through the wait station, and they asked me to pull over. This is my first time ever getting pulled at a. Okay, shut up. This is my first time ever getting pulled over. When I went over the scale, he said, "Can you pull around back?" And I did. And he checked everything. This my like he checked the brakes, everything. You know the whole. This was a level one inspection, and he said the only thing I got to write you for is a flat tire. So I said, "Are you gonna give me a ticket?" He said, "No." He didn't even write me a ticket. But what had happened was I checked my tires every morning, but apparently I must have ran over something because he had chalked it, and when he chalked it, um, it was going flat as it was chalked. So he said, "You must have just ran over something." He said because it wasn't as bad when I first put the chalk underneath it, but now it's going flat. And sure enough, hold on, I'm gonna get out and show it to you. So hold on, this right here is my out of service sticker. So ugly. And this right here is the tire. So and the PSI is real low. Cause like I said, I check my tires every morning, every morning. So he ended up giving me some good advice. He was very helpful, by the way. You know how you think DOT is so mean or whatever. He was very nice to me. He said it could be an easy repair. He said it looked like something that can be repaired. It don't look like it's all the way flat from what he can see. But he said, it's a Love's. You got lucky. He said, man, it's a Love's right up the road, and they're cheap. Like the tires that they have are cheap. So call Love's. They're able to come fix it. I ended up getting a lifetime warranty tire for $260. And of course, I got money in my maintenance account. But let me tell y'all what happened. So I got roadside assistance through Select Trucking in Charlotte from what I bought my truck from. So I called them before I even called Love's or anybody. So I asked them, could they come fix my truck? Da, 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 da. They said yes. But then they said, where's your location? They said, are you on the side of the road? And I said, I'm at a wait station. This fool told me, he said, we cannot help you. I said, hold on. Oh, I said, why? He said, because you are not, he said, you are not on the side of the road. He said, if you was on the side of the road, then they could come change my tire. But since I'm not on the side of the road, they cannot help me. Now, I pay for roadside assistance under my GAP insurance. Is it my GAP insurance? I think that's right. Yeah. I pay for, no, not GAP. I pay for roadside assistance through my insurance, my warranty through my truck. And I pay for roadside assistance through what's the other thing? It was something else I pay. Oh, Snyder have a insurance, like I pay insurance through Snyder, and I pay for roadside assistance through that. But it don't cover the truck. It still covers the trailer. Something like that. I forgot how the shit go. But anyway, I'm pissed off. I'm kind of mad at the roadside assistance thing because you know I can't move this truck because if I can move this truck, I'll pull it right on the side of the road, right outside this weigh station, and tell them to come fix this damn truck. Do you hear me? But I can't move the damn truck. I'm pissed off, and then I have to pay. Now I got to pay Loves to come fix it because he said the only way you can move this truck is if the paper's signed, they'll send it in, and then they take the sticker off. So I can't go over the scale without like I can't go over the scale with this sticker on. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So for this to be my first time with my DOT inspection, I'm proud of myself that I make sure I check everything. And I didn't get a ticket. He didn't write no ticket. The only thing I gotta do is send this paper back in. Like this right here goes to the I don't know if you can see it. This right here goes to the truck, the the Love's got to fill this out, and then me as a owner operator, I got to mail this back in. But no court date, no ticket, everything else was fine. And I was so glad he did not give me a ticket because on my drive shaft, you know that thing that piece that wire that hangs below the drive shaft, so if it ever break or if it ever fall, it'll catch it. That's broke. That we took it off. I don't like the way my eyebrows looking today, so don't look at them. Let me pull it away. So we took it off because we ended up putting a different kind of chain on it, so it can catch it and be more stronger. And that popped off like a piece of the screw popped off. So now it's just I just got it hanging there, and I just ain't never being lazy. I ain't never take out time to fix it. But he didn't give me no ticket for that, so he was real cool. It wasn't that bad. I feel like it would have been bad if I wouldn't have did my inspection and if I wouldn't have watched other YouTube videos, because I was watching Trucker Brown one day and he got pulled for a DOT inspection and his GPS was too low. So now, since I learned from his ass, so now I move mine up a little bit higher, just making sure I follow from what he got a DOT put out a service for. So I moved mine up high. He didn't say nothing about that. One more thing before I go, he did say something about my hours. Okay, so he asked the question. He said, "Why is?" He said, "When you went, I got your logs look good, but at one time you went when you was off duty. It went off duty to driving off duty in Concord, and it's showing. I'm reading that you live in Charlotte." I said, "I don't know why I did that." He said, "Well, I need you to kind of answer a question." I said, "Well, I do live in Charlotte, but I don't know why it's doing that." And I said, "Well, I do live on a line." So this is what happened. One day I had went home for a couple hours, unloaded my truck, and then I went into Charlotte even more to drop my truck off at the yard. So apparently, when I stopped the truck, it's kind of like a gap. Since I live on the line between Charlotte and Concord, so it picked up as Concord. So when I told him that, oh hey, now the party can start, Nancy. So now when I told him that, he was like, yeah, I get what you're saying. So he kind of let that slide because if it wasn't for that, he could have wrote me a ticket for that because it went off duty because I did go in the house and then it went back on duty. I mean, I went off duty driving because I took the truck to the yard, but it was still off duty driving. But since I went in the house, it went under to off duty because I wasn't driving. So he was very helpful. That's that. I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm not mad because I always put aside for my maintenance account. Maintenance account taxes I always put aside for that, so I'm just got to dig into it. It's not costing a lot to get the tire. Even if it did, that's I still gotta make my money. I'm under a load, and I gotta drop this bitch. And guess how far I am away from my? Guess how far away I am from my first stop? I'm 77 miles. I'm only 1 hour and 20 minutes away from my first stop, and I got stopped. So I'm pissed. Then I was gonna head to my next stop, and that's uh, uh, 2 hours away. Pick up that load, and then head to my next location. Go ahead and start heading down to Georgia. If I get, like I can go ahead and head down to Georgia. Let me tell you something about me before I go. I use all my driving time. I use every last drop. You know how some people are like, I'm stopping early night to chill. I don't do that. I'm a night rider. I'm a night hoe, honey. I be out here in these streets. You hear me? So if I got 11 hours to drive and I got stops at the stop, because I try to book myself 2 to 3 stops, I hit them. I get it. I drive my whole 11 hours. Honey, I push to my deadline. Like I push to at least four, between an hour and 30 minutes of my driving time. And yeah, I be pushing it a little bit too close, but I kind of have at least a destination of I know this truck stop very well, so I know they're gonna have some spots. Or I know that the place I'm going to can let me stay there overnight. You get what I'm saying? So you the same way? Yeah, I push mine to the limit. I get all my money out because I buy time for the next day. Cause say the next day it might take 5 to 6 hours to get there. As long as I can get there and drop that load, I have time to kind of chill and relax. You get what I'm saying? But If I don't, I can still book another load and head somewhere else for another hour or two and stop until I can drop that. So, and another thing with Snyder, they give you so much of a gap and leeway to drop your trailers and to drop your time off. Like they can get sometimes they give you 2 3 days to drop your load off. So they give you so much time to get there. It kind of makes you feel comfortable. Like you can drive how you want to drive, and if I can drop it early, I'll drop it early. I'm picking up some more money. So that's that. Hope you like my video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Press subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and tell other people about my videos. Even if you need help and have any questions, look, I give it to you real. I try to give it to you as much as I know, as much as I can give. I never lie, never bullshit you because I wouldn't want nobody to post a video and bullshit me. But yeah, I got shut down for today, out of service vehicle, only until they come fix my tire and I'm back on the road again. Hope you like my video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.